everybody. It's Michelle. I'm coming to you live from Space Coast Harley Davidson. As you can see, I'm vending. Instead of having our usual 5 minutes before the show, I'm streaming to you live. I'm going to give you 5 minutes of what's going on here. So let me just turn my cam around. Give me a second. Okay, whoa. Sha. Okay. All right, so we got a visitor. There's my vending tent. This is a vendor row. We're here yesterday, today, and all through Sunday. Right now, we got some vendors here. We've got everything biker consignment. And we've got these really cool dudes next to me. They're just setting up now. It's a slow morning. They're getting set up. They're like a free gun, which is kind of cool. And there's already a bunch of bikes here. People rolling in. We've got they're gonna well, I guess that was the end. Pretty good. Tomorrow to be attached to control. Goes on Saturday and I might get myself too. And what else? They're doing like motorcycle stunts and stuff like that. So yeah. So anyways, it's a little slow here this morning, but of course it's Thursday and it's noon. Yep. In the morning. Coming. So you can see. I think they got like this huge tent thing going on, you know. I don't know. I might buy myself a bike. Hello. Look, all. I might have to buy myself now. Are you guys doing any specials for the event, or either it's just?
There is, yeah. There's a bunch of bikes that are on sale for the end. All these bikes.
With that on promo. Can't show these yet. But yeah. Dang. Come in and ask for KC. This is the second day. Called my life.
Oh,
that's the second. I don't know. Out of Bay and Harley Davidson, and she behaved herself, but she freaked out a couple of the HD employees. They're like, I thought she was a real person, so they freaked her out a little bit. Let's see where we are for time. If I'm able to talk for 5 minutes anymore without Amy next to me. Okay, we got like 1 more minute till we go. Amy and I pre-recorded our broadcast, so you got about 1 minute to enjoy the broadcast. Just gonna go on our restream, and I am going to post a little note to let y'all know that that we pre-recorded for you, because Amy is in Connecticut. I miss my sidekick. She's got some family things to take care of, and she is honoring her mom with her family. So I wish her well and hope I did a good job, Amy, without you. And without further ado, here is our show. Enjoy and ride easy, ladies and gentlemen.
Michelle. 42?
All right, sorry, I had to stop it for a minute.
It's okay.
We're back.
We're back.
42. I thought maybe I didn't get the ticker right, but I did.
You
42.
did. I know, show 42.
Holy crap.
It's just
On a
flying by.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Insane.
Amazing.
In the membrane.
For real. Yes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I did her claw.
Which wins?
We're metal. It's a tie. I'll just knock them out of your hand.
Oh, yeah. Let's do this one together. We'll alternate.
Okay, good.
All right. I'll start since Amy started last time. Well, we don't know if Amy started last time because it hasn't happened yet. Hey, welcome, guys. My name's Michelle.
And I'm Amy.
And we are
Two Creative Chicks That Ride. Welcome to our show, guys and
Welcome,
girls.
welcome.
Yes, we love coming on our show.
We do.
We have so
we
much
love
fun.
ourselves.
And we love you too. We really enjoy all of the feedback we get from our viewers. Our channel's growing. Our topics are growing. We're growing.
Yes.
It's all about abundance and bringing abundance to us. So I'm just blessed that I feel we are blessed to walk this journey together.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're blessed to be walking it with you. Our show is here to
Yeah.
educate and inspire women riders, ladies that ride, whether you ride your own or you enjoy the experience from a passenger point of view.
For real.
Yeah.
I mean, because, I did that for so long on the back of the bike, and I loved it.
Same here.
And now I ride, so I love that too.
I love that, yeah.
Yeah, I love that too.
I'm going to be on the back today, going home.
You are.
I'm going to be riding bitch.
Yes. I can't wait for our Halloween episode.
Oh my God, we're going to have so much fun.
You guys are going to get to see pictures of my bike finally that I've been riding around on forever.
It's so cute. So cute.
I have it decorated for Halloween.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And, I stand out anyway. But the way that my bike looks, I stand out a little bit more.
Just a little bit.
And it makes me happy. I like decorating my bike, so
Oh, she's a poet.
I don't even know it. So we have a great show planned for you guys today.
We do.
Me and Michelle, one of our favorite passions is going to vending events. That's actually how our partnership kind of forged tighter.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, I'm going to go do this show. It should be a blast. You're so creative. You have all this shit. Why don't you bring your shit? I'll bring my shit. We'll put our shit together.
We'll have a great old time.
Yeah. We'll just smear it all together. No, but we did. I grabbed my items. She grabbed her items, and we did our first vending event together.
Yep.
And that's what started this whole, creative journey together.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
vending events are really our
Yeah,
thing.
when you go, you can usually find everything, right? You get
Yeah.
the awesome bands, you get the bike shows, you get the bike competitions.
Yeah.
And then I think like the biggest thing about a vending event is going to the vendor's row. Going to a
Yeah.
biker event
It's
is the vendor row,
Yeah.
And so we're going to talk with you a little bit about that today, like breaking down, setting up,
Yeah.
prepping, all that fun shit.
All that fun stuff.
Yep.
All that
Yep.
fun stuff. We have a big announcement today.
Yes.
What's that announcement, Michelle?
So we'll be announcing the Babe of the Year today.
what?
Winner, yeah. Now, so stay tuned for that.
Yes. We have a lot of new stuff coming into the shop as
Yeah.
we grow and expand. We have brought in a lot of new crystals and new
Yes.
crystal sets and that kind of stuff. So that's going to be our product of the week, is some of those new items that we have brought in. It's turning into really the boutique, eclectic boutique. I mean,
Yeah,
we
that
have
we've
everything from
envisioned, yeah.
bikers to crystals to everything in here. So that's going to be our product highlight of the week. Is going
Yeah.
to be some crystals that we have brought in.
Yes.
Yeah, and then the spiritual spin actually kind of correlated.
Yeah.
And it's creating your sacred space.
Love it. Love it.
So,
they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, right, because crystals help enhance that sacred space. So
Yeah.
that's
Oh
wonderful.
my God, I'm so stoked.
Yes, she's
So-
stoked about my thing, and I'm stoked about the other one.
I know. We're just stoked about it all. But, vending events, like,
I
there's
love
so
them.
much that goes into it. I love them. We have a blast. But,
They're a lot of work.
They're a lot of work. They're a lot of
Mhm.
work. And, from show, we got some pictures that we're going to share with you as we kind of go through the process with you. But before we share them, like, there's so much that goes on even before that.
Right.
Like, finding the right event for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I have the motorcycle items for women, and Amy's predominantly spiritual items.
Mhm.
I have a few little spiritual items that I create, and Amy has a few little motorcycle apparel items that she creates. So we blend together, but we really have to, if we're doing a show together with both of us, we've got to make sure, like, can Amy's stuff be with my stuff? Am I just vending at the event and Amy's coming to help me? Or is Amy just vending at the event and am I coming to help her? And what's a good event? What's gonna be, you could dump tons of, it costs money to go do these events. It costs money.
It really does, yeah.
Some of them are free, some of them are $50, and some of them can be in the thousands. Some of them, Amy and I can't even imagine being at right now, being just beginner vendors, you know what I mean? But a lot of our
Mhm.
friends that vend are at these big events, and you've got to make sure you have the right products.
Yes.
It can't all be homemade, but we'd love to have it filled with homemade. Because, handcrafted, made in the USA, sustainable.
Yeah.
It just,
Right.
But you gotta sell it. You gotta be able to sell it.
Gotta be able to market it. Yep.
Got to be able to market it. So we don't really get to enjoy a lot of the things. We'll take turns and tag team each other, but
Mhm.
a lot of that prep work, right?
Yeah.
And you've been going through a lot of prep work, because up until this point we've been kind of sharing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when we did Roscoe's last year, you had you did you had
A
30-second notice.
I literally had 30-second notice, like maybe a week, 10 days, maybe 2 weeks max
Mhm.
to do my first ever vending event. That was my first
You're welcome.
time vending. I was a vending virgin at Roscoe's Chili Challenge. Oh my gosh, and I have their shirt on today. How cool
Oh my
is
God,
that?
you didn't even-
I
oh.
didn't even do it on purpose. Roscoe's. But anyway, it was such a great event. But I literally had 5 minutes. So I went and bought a pop-up tent.
Mhm.
I had no idea about tables and spacing and setting it up, and I tried to set it up in my dining room real quick or my craft room, and I was like,
Trial by fire for sure.
for real. Now,
You've come a long way. Like, for a while we shared, and now,
Yeah.
we've got things coming into the shop. You've got, tell everybody.
yeah,
I'm so excited.
so I got all this stuff coming into the shop, right? So I've decided that my business is my business, and I'm going to focus on my business, right? I'm going to focus on Amy's dreams and stop living everybody else's. That's really huge for me because of it's just huge. It's different. It's
Mhm.
it's Amy doing Amy, right? And it feels good. It feels real good. But in regards to vending, right? So Michelle has been my mentor in many areas of my growing experience and our journey together. She has mentored
Vice
me,
versa.
right, quite a bit, and she's got this beautiful tent. Everyone's got these professional tents. They got professional signs, banners. All this setup is beautiful.
Now Amy does too.
In 1 year, I have manifested an entire tent, a banner with my logo and all of my products, table tents, table covers, product to fill the tables, readings, I'm advertising my readings now. I still get spirit bumps and
Yep.
smirky faced when I say that because I love doing readings, right? But I'm like,
Put yourself
because
out there, yeah.
I'm putting myself out there. I'm being vulnerable to the public for, I'm just exposing who I really am,
Mhm.
right? And that's okay. And sometimes that's scary. So I've got, I went from a pop-up Walmart tent that's like $30 to this beautiful tent with my banner logo that I just
Yeah.
ordered. Can't wait for it to come in. And we're going to be ready for our show season. as
Yeah.
I'm calling it.
And we're coming into a big show season because the
Yeah.
weather starts to cool off. All of the things that are close to our area, most of the Florida events are going on.
Yep.
And we're in them. We're Roscoe's
Yep.
Chili Challenge,
Leesburg.
Leesburg. We're participating in Biketoberfest.
At Space
a little
Coast.
bit at Space Coast.
Yep.
Like we're not actually in Daytona, but hey, we'll talk about that a little bit later on because that's
Mhm.
coming up,
Yep.
and it's actually going on right now. So, but we're getting ready for the vending season. Amy's got all kinds of things coming into the shop. She's got her grid walls. She's got her setup, and I've started to expand on my stuff too a little bit more now. And so we're practicing the setup together,
Yeah. Mhm.
And how do you decide like what to make and what to buy? From going to events in between vending at events, you want to kind of look around and see like what's selling, what people have, but also not what everybody has. So you want to be unique in your own way. It's kind of it's a very delicate balance.
So
It really
can I
is.
give you a quick example about that? It's
Yeah.
one statement you just made. I love my I love my headbands. I wear them. They're blinged out
Yes.
a little bit. They're Velcro in the back. So at the first vending event, I'm like, I'm gonna make the best headbands ever. I'm gonna make these, and I'm gonna sell thousands of them.
Yeah.
Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle.
Well, but it's
One of them took me 5 hours to make.
even
And
like the $300 headband.
it would have been an easy $100 headband.
Yeah.
So we go to the vending event, and I had not made like any headway on the headbands. I threw them in a drawer. I was so mad. They took forever. It's not my thing. It's not my mojo.
They're gonna be shirts, by the way.
Yeah, they are. And there was a whole headband tent.
Yep.
And I love Miss Laura. I love her, love her, love her.
Yeah.
She has the greatest personality. She's at all major bike events.
Mhm.
She's been doing this for years, so she's got the market down. And I'm like, and that's what Michelle was talking about. What's selling, what's not.
Yeah.
What are you gonna have that's unique,
Makes you special.
that makes you
stand out.
special at that event?
Yep. Because
Yeah.
she's the headband lady. You got
Yeah.
the cigar guy. There
Right,
may be 2
right.
or 3 cigar guys, but
Yeah.
they're the cigar
Williams
guys.
generally, yeah,
You
right.
know,
Williams
you've
had a
got
lot
the
of them, yeah.
tattoo guy. You've got this.
Yeah.
If you go in with like a smorgasbord of like, oh my God, this is the hot item. This is what I like to wear. This is what I like to do, and you just fill your booth with that. People will look at you and say, as vendors, as shoppers, like we're like, oh, do I have time to kind of peruse through what they have? No. So Amy and I are, we are the tents that are about like. I'm about female-based riders, I'm
Right.
all about my crocheting and all about those products being really unique items for female riders. And Amy adds to that blend by, women predominantly are the spiritual,
Yeah.
side.
Correct.
So it's like all the spiritual stuff.
All the
And-
spiritual stuff.
and that's and that's where we end up in the middle, and that's what we're marketing. So we got
Yeah.
our idea of marketing, we got our idea of the shows that we're going to. Now we got to set up. We got to set up rain and shine. We got to fit everything. As we're talking about this, we're just scrolling through some pictures. This was a recent setup, but not too long before that, Amy and I had set up at a vending event that was a 3-hour drive.
Oh yeah.
For a
That's this one.
5-hour event.
No, it's
No,
not.
it wasn't this one. For a
Okay.
5-hour event that ended up ending in 4 hours because it rained all day. So we set up in the rain. A lot of our tags got wet. A lot of our items got wet. We packed up in the rain, right?
Yep.
So we were like stuck in the rain all day. And like those are things too. Like, do you do that? You got to have rain protection. You got to plan ahead. You got to
Right, that was the one
think
time
those things through.
that we didn't put our tent sides up, which is like,
Yeah.
the proper setup is the most important piece, I think, sometimes. Because if you don't take that extra added second
to set up.
to set up the right way, like we decided,
screwed.
oh, it's a short event, we'll be in and out, why bother with the walls?
No.
Why bother with the walls as we're dripping wet driving home? Remember?
Yeah, and
It was
everything was
bad.
wet,
Yeah.
and then we had to take it all out and dry it. But it's
Yeah.
a labor of love. We had a blast. It's a learning experience, something that we're probably not going to vend at again. But not because of the rain, just because of the amount of time that we put into set up.
Yeah, it was a long day.
Yeah, it was a very long day.
I think we left at like 10 in the morning, got home at 1 in the, we left at
1
10
in the morning the next day. Yeah.
And then we vended that evening, and
Yeah.
then we got home at like 1 o'clock in the morning
Yep. Yep.
again.
Mhm.
So it was a very long day for a short event. So short events local.
Yeah.
We just did one of those recently at Space Coast,
Yeah,
right?
and these are the pictures of
Those
that
are
short
the
event
pictures,
local.
right.
And that was our first time setting up the grid walls.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of a snafu. It took us some time to
So
figure
the
it
grid
out.
walls are those corner pieces that the breasts are hanging on.
Yeah,
That the breasts.
kind of breasts.
Well, yeah. What are they called though?
The body forms.
Oh,
Breasts. We'll call them the breasts.
breastplates. Something.
The white breasts.
So again,
The tatas.
Yankee
The
Dave's
titties.
over there's cracking
If you-
up.
if you can
And
see the
again, so
titties,
you can hang
you can see the
hang
grid
so
wall.
much on those grid walls. You
Yeah.
see, and we had never set them up before, so it was a really great learning experience.
Yeah.
Um,
We came away with some ideas on how to better do it.
I don't know how that one got sideways.
Yeah, that was
That was
Roscoe's,
weird.
I
That's
think.
Roscoe's. Yeah, that's weird. Okay.
So set up, breakdown, right? So we set up, so we find our event, we go to the event, we set up the event, we're learning how to set up the event.
Right.
As time goes on, Dave said something really good to me. He's so inspirational. He said, listen, he goes, once you get it down, once you get your mojo going, you know, it'll be like the tent. You'll just be like boom, 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 really quick, and then the time will shorten up.
Yeah.
You know, that particular day, it was like we were like 3 hours on setting those things up.
We had the tent up in 20 minutes, but those
Yeah.
grid walls were like ah.
Yeah, we have some ideas for next time.
Yeah, we do.
Then you do your event. You know, you hope that people buy your stuff.
We had a good day that
We
day.
had a really
This
good day
event.
that day, and you know, we hope that everybody loves our stuff as much as we do, and everybody at this event did. And then you know, then you sort of start to break down.
Okay,
you know
so
what
there's
I mean?
the picture that's not sideways.
Yeah, that's a picture that's not sideways. That's Amy's first
So
vending
this
event.
is oh me and my girl.
Yes.
That's our first vending event together.
I think that was day one because we look showered.
Yep. So that picture there that y'all are seeing is actually how they get the hot ride pictures. They get chicks to like lay out on these $100,000 bikes that are being washed by the bike babes, and that's our packed vehicle. That's what a
what-
show truck looks like.
When we pack up, that's what it's supposed to look like at the end of a show. That one was a good pack up. The rain one, we were just like,
Yeah, we just threw it
we
out
were
there.
just hucking it in.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And that thing is packed to the gill. That has all of my vending stuff, all of Amy's vending stuff, 2 10x10 tents,
Yep.
and all of the stuff that goes with it. So we've gotten really good at packing and unpacking, and so that's pretty much really what's involved in it. I don't know if I've missed anything.
Maybe a little bit of like the fun of it,
Yeah.
right? Because that was all work.
Yeah.
One of the things that I enjoyed most about our last vending event was meeting the lady riders, handing out our new cards.
Yeah.
We have some really great little cards that we hand out to women.
Yes.
Spirit bumps everywhere that like you're a badass biker babe. We love you. Your soul's sparkling, and just, you know, to see a woman. I ran up to some lady on a bike and I handed it to her. She looks at the card and her whole spirit lit up.
Yeah.
And me and Michelle looked at each other and we were like, yeah,
That's what it's all about.
that's what it's all about.
That also reminds me of another thing that, like, to be prepared for, that you need to, that Amy and I vent together. If you have to go to the bathroom, or if you have to run out and get something to eat. There was that last vending event, there was a double booking, and Amy had to leave early. So those are things that, you know, that we need to plan ahead and think about, you know, that you might not realize if you go to a vending booth and that vendor's on their own. Like, how long has it been since they've been to the bathroom?
Yeah.
You know, things
Seriously.
like that, yeah.
Because there's a lot of single vendors out there, right?
Yep.
Like I know, like
They come in and set it up themselves and break it down themselves. And I broke down, you know, Lee came out and helped me with the breakdown.
Yeah.
I definitely know confidently that I could have broken that down myself.
Yeah.
And honestly, I know confidently that you could have broken it down yourself. And you could have set it up yourself, I could have set it up myself. Those are things that, you know, the setup and the breakdown is also fun. Like,
It
I
is.
know it
We
sounds
have-
like
we
work,
have
but
so
it's
much
not work. It's really not.
No,
It's
we do
just
have fun.
kind of what's involved with it, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot to those vending events. You know, like Michelle said, you know, we got product, what event's right for us,
Yep,
then to get there,
yep,
then to set up,
And stay there if it's more than
Stay
one
there.
day
Oh,
event.
right. Like
Yeah.
Roscoe's is a 4 or 5 day
Yeah.
event. We'll be
Which
there all
makes it
5
so
days.
much
So is
fun.
Leesburg the week after. So we'll be like, woo, you know, and we'll be
Yeah.
on a high from vending. I think we will be.
I like doing multiple day events because
She likes multiples.
I like multiples.
By the way, Dave, she likes multiples.
He knows. No. So, because you get to enjoy, because we do get to enjoy whoever walks by our booths, you know what I mean? And those cards that we give out, actually, do we have them there or do
We
we take them down?
do.
Let's show them. Because if this shows up on your bike, it's from us.
Yeah, and listen, we don't really touch other people's motorcycles, but if you happen to see one of these on your bike,
It means we've noticed you.
it means that we notice you're a badass biker and your soul is sparkling. And then on the rear side, it does have our contact information
Yep.
so that you know we're not crazy people who just want to put cards on your motorcycles.
Crazy people. Those crazy chicks that just put cards on my thing.
For real.
So, Yankee Dave's trying to escape. There's no escape. This is the vortex, the nebula of the goddess.
She said nebula.
I love the fun things that we do. We also, we've had people come back and bring us like booze, like drinks, boozy drinks.
Mhm.
We've had people offer to get us food.
By the way,
I
boozy
drink
drinks are
boozy
for her.
drinks.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Like
clarify.
I get two because Amy's like, no, thank you. I'm like,
they're
"Oh."
like, here, man, want some of this? And they're like, I'm like, no, I'm good. No, you gotta have some.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm good. No, you gotta have some. I'm like, okay.
Here, Michelle.
Here, Michelle. Right on the other side, yeah.
You know.
But they are.
We do. We have people bring us stuff.
And
We have
listen,
people that look for us.
We
like,
meet
particularly.
people that we actually have stayed in contact throughout the time too, like Tennessee
Yes.
Vicky.
Yeah.
I have her listed as Tennessee
love
Vicky.
you,
I
Tennessee
love
Vicky.
Tennessee Vicky. She's a rock
We're
star.
looking forward to seeing
So
you in
looking forward
another
to
month.
seeing her for real. I know,
Month
I'm
and a
so
half.
excited.
Yee.
But and she's in Tennessee, and we met her at a vending event. We met her at Roscoe's, and
Yeah.
look forward to seeing her again. She's like, I'm here every year.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know she had no man. So she told me, oh yeah, that's him way over there. Yeah, let him stay over there.
I met the three of them at first. I met.
Oh, that's
I met
right.
her. Her
They were
old
trying to
man.
hook me up
They
with
were-
their friend.
Yeah, because he was recently divorced and he was
Oh,
like
yeah.
lonely. But
Yeah.
but believe me, by the end of the show, he was having a blast. He didn't remember that he was going through a divorce.
No, not at all. And it wasn't because Amy made him happy. Just making that
I
clear
know.
too.
Stories. But
Stories.
we're.
She knows what I did for that Klondike bar.
I know definitely. What? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So,
the
you know,
stuff
don't
that
get
goes
me
on
wrong.
at
the
shows
stuff,
stays at
yeah,
shows.
stays at shows. We have an absolute blast.
Oh my gosh,
If you
yes.
see us at a show, I know on my website I have a calendar that has all the events that I'm going to be at. You can just click on them and see where I'm going to be.
Mhm.
And if I'm going to be there, that means Miss Amy's going to be there as well, whether she's helping me out or whether she's vending with me. And then I do believe that you have an area on your website, or you're getting that
I'm
together.
getting it. I'm getting that up there. It could already be there. I'm not.
Yeah, because as the spiritual events roll out, and
Yeah.
we also announce them in our group.
Yeah,
so
we do.
when they're going to
Mhm.
be going on. So check them out, and
Yes.
come see us if you see us at a vending event.
Yes, please do. Ooh, I'm so excited about this,
know.
Michelle.
I get to play Vanna.
You do.
Okay.
Please do Vanna. I love when she plays Vanna for me.
Practice.
So, I love my crystals. I love my my spiritual path, and I know a lot more people are coming up and believing the healing powers of our crystals. I have all new crystal stuff in the shop. So as you can see, I have little smaller stones in little boxes. I have selenite sticks. I also have the hearts that have love potions in them. I have the feel-good juju bags. I have the energy stones that have certain stones in them that will help you focus on your energies. You carry these crystals around with you. You put them on your altar. You lay them on your table, your prayer table. They will help bring that energy to you. We also have the joys of crystals for protection and healing, and they're just little sets that we put together so that you're like, oh my gosh, I need this, and we're like, okay, here you go, right? So we love them. They all have their own stones in them, a little thing in there. And when you buy them, if you have any questions, of course, we will feel free to answer all questions about the stones, about energy work, and that kind of stuff, because those boxes are going to go like hotcakes for the holiday season. If you're anything like me, it's October, you're shopping. I mean, and you're shopping for those really hard people, and spiritual people sometimes can be pretty tricky, which is why I decided to do the sets instead. But we do have an offering of those. We have little dishes all over the shop. Okay, so that one is our citrine. They all have their little tags in them. So we have the citrine there. We have mica. We have raw emeralds. We have so many different ones. We do have, I love that yellow mica. The cards I am creating have not been in yet. That's why those little written tags are there. Because, you know, I like to, oh, look at that one. That is one of the, isn't that the raw emeralds you chose?
That is the green.
Is it the green aventurine?
Yeah, green quartz. I'll get the
Emeralds.
The raw emerald.
Oh! And the raw emeralds
Go to the ground.
are really, really durable.
They're very durable.
As you can see, so they look, I mean, they're stunning. I love raw stones. I prefer them rather than polished. They're just more in their natural form. And the ones in the boxes are all, you know, shined in pretty. And so we have lots of those available. We did get a whole collection of them in, more on the way. We have them in little boxes in the pouches. I love these little pouches. There's citrine in there, there's amethyst in there, there's quartz in there. And the name on that particular bag, is that the Joy bag, Michelle?
Triple energy stones.
Triple energy stones. Okay, so so all of those stones, like, and I love that they're already in a little pouch, right? Because those pouches, if you're anything like me, the pouch goes in the bra. You know, that's how I carry my crystals, actually, and I know a lot of women who do that also. So those are all new. They're all in stock. So if you know anyone who cares for crystals, or if you or yourself are interested in getting more knowledge of the crystals, please feel free. Oh, I love this heart box, Michelle. Michelle's in love with this one too. You see that with its little stuffing, you know, a little. I love those boxes. They're my fave too. I just have so many new ones in. It's hard to do them all at once. Those heart ones come in love and growth and balance, I believe. That one is the growth one. Cute little packaging. So you don't even have to do anything, right? You just wrap them and go.
Yeah.
I do have a lot of the Selenite Wands. I'm a huge fan of Selenite Wands. And I used to have this big one. It was huge. In a move, it kind of broke. So I was really upset about it, and I said, Spirit, you'll bring me another one. So I did find this huge one, and I was on the motorcycle, and it wouldn't fit in my saddlebag, and I was afraid I was going to break it. So this is the new Selenite Wand. They are beautiful. They are very, very reasonably priced. I have a few more of those that have not been put out into stock yet that I will be adding to with copper wire and a few more stones to give it extra energy. So those are beautiful. And all of this is, you know, right here at the shop. Come on down and start shopping for that. Yes.
That's okay. I can just talk while I can do this while you're talking.
That's fine. So those are, those, Michelle, are beautiful. Those are worry stones. So these stones are very high quality. There are many to choose from. They're thick too. They're like probably a quarter of an inch, a little bit more thicker. And they're the worry stones, you know, and they're in all different stones are in there. There's probably 20 to choose from. And those are really wonderful to keep in your pocket if you're going through something. I should probably have one in my pocket, being that it's October.
Right?
So I really love the stones. I just can't get enough of them. You know, some of them have points. Like this is that triple energy bag. And the triple energy bag is just amazing. I'm gonna open one up for you real quick, so you could see the quality of the stones. Because, I mean, that's what the kicker is, right? You want a good quality for a good price, and that's kind of what we offer here at the shop. So, I mean, just look at this chunk. Just look at that chunk of amethyst. Please excuse my painted fingers. I am creating, and I could not get all the paint off. But that's a beautiful chunk. It's large, huge pieces of quartz. I mean, they're not small by any means. Citrine. I mean, they're stunning pieces. They're just, you know, I mean, if you get them all in your hand, I mean, that's quite the bit of stones, I would say. Right? So, and they're just such a great quality. And I love that just has that tiny hint of purple on it. Because you think of amethyst and you think, oh, that real dark purple, right? Believe it or not, this is real amethyst. And a lot of times they won't use this amethyst because it does not have that deep. This is more like the base of what the big amethyst clusters grow off of. And then they try to, you know, give it a little bit of an edge to it on top. But love these stones. This one actually has a double. Oh, wait, let me see. Oh, see the double right there? Mm-hmm. Beautiful, right? And that's just how they're made, see? So, love my new crystal stuff that came in. I would really, I would love for people to like come in and just check this stuff out and pick up some new stones. We have lots of gems, and we do have more stuff coming in. So this is the newest addition to our shop, is we will be offering a lot of wonderful gemstones and crystals.
Very exciting. And I know they're in the store because I've been playing around with them as the packages come in. I'm having a blast. Talk about crystal overload, but it's
She
like
called
good.
me and she was like, yeah, she was just like that.
But they can also get these on your website?
Not quite yet. There's
Okay.
a lot of
So
product that
we've
I've
gotta-
gotten in. Some of that is online. Some will be more will be on added onto it. But between me uploading the information, transferring information, and then getting the web designer to do, 40 pieces in one day is kind of difficult.
So
they'll
for
be in.
now, it's in the shop, in the store, or
Yep.
at one of our vending events.
Yes.
So that's where
Perfect.
you can find it. And if
Yes.
you see any that you liked, and you want to make sure you get them for the holidays, I know we're very, very early for the holidays, but you can always call up and be like,
Yeah.
hey, Michelle, Amy, can you put that aside for Megan? Boom, Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle, and Becky's your girl.
Yeah. Well,
Tina
thank
would you,
Amy.
appreciate that.
I
You're
love that.
welcome.
It's so much fun being Vanna.
I know. We like to be Vanna for each other, though. We really do. We enjoy it.
Oh, it's just way too much freaking
I know.
fun.
I know. Oh, it's the biggin!
It's magic.
Oh my God.
As you can see, the Babe of the Week spot is blank. So the reason for that
She's
is
been
because
killing me, guys.
I know.
Killing me.
Yeah, well,
The suspense. I don't even know. The
I don't
suspense
even-
is killing me.
Listen, I don't even know. You want to know why? That's a secret. This show is pre-recorded. Amy and I are in two places at once right now.
Yes, we are.
And you'll find out where I am a little bit later on in today's show. And Amy is
Gone.
currently gone. Where'd she go? Amy's currently up north, having a celebration of life ceremony for her mom, and so we send her, comments and blessings, and you are in our prayers. And I am currently somewhere
And I'm
else.
thanking you and receiving you as you send them.
Oh, you're so sweet. So, Babe of the Week, why is it blank? Right? Because we don't even know who the winner is yet. So the winner of the prestigious title of Babe of the Year is...
Is...
I don't know. It's a pre-recorded show, so actually I don't know yet. Right?
For real.
But as you're watching this broadcast, it's going to magically turn to the babe. She's going to show up right there.
Yeah, right there.
Yay!
Congratulations! I'm
Oh
so
my God.
happy for you!
That was freaking awesome, man.
Rock star! I can't
Rockstar,
wait!
rockstar.
You get to spend the whole day with us.
I know.
Oh,
my
look
God.
at Spirit Bumps! I'm so
Day,
excited.
makeover. Day with Amy and Michelle. Photo shoot. Lunch, of course, because girls gotta eat.
Oh, right.
Tons, a shit ton of gifts from us.
Oh my God, we have so many gifts for you.
Yeah, prime placement and calendar.
Yes.
Spot on the front page.
It's
You
you.
rock.
You rock.
You
We love
freaking
you.
rock
I
and
cannot
roll.
wait.
So
Awesome
exciting.
sauce.
Now, for those of you, the
Congratulations.
calendar is like, oh my God, it's all complete now. I'm ready for print. The one thing we got to add is that babe of the year and our pictures. So last chance to pre-order. Pre-order is going to stop. Pre-order is going to stop by the end of next week. So 1 week from today. So it's the 21st of October.
Yep.
No more pre-orders. After that, you've just got to buy the calendar. You don't get a free gift. You know, you just
Yep.
get the calendar. You got to buy it.
Right, because
And
everyone
if
who
we run out-
everyone who pre-orders gets a free gift.
Anyone who pre-orders is guaranteed a calendar,
Right.
right? And they get a free gift.
Correct.
So if you're not pre-ordering, I mean, we're going to put our order in. So, if we sell out, you don't get a calendar. So make sure you pre-order. This is how you do it, okay? Go to yankeebabeapparel.com or
Yep.
look inside the comments here, and there's a link to buy the calendar. It's $19.99, a fabulous price for it because
Unbelievable.
it goes to get you your calendar, but $10 of each calendar goes to put a female rider on a bike.
Yes.
A
bike-
for whatever reason,
A
whether
bike
she needs
that
it. That Amy and I are building in
we're
2022.
building a bike in 2022 for our,
Shut
for our
the front
female
door.
rider. I know.
Shut
I'm so
the front
excited.
door. That's awesome.
So excited. We are manifesting
telling you.
this to death for real.
Yes.
Yes, we're manifesting this. We are going to redo a bike,
Yep.
and the proceeds from the calendar go towards us
Rebuilding
doing
that.
that.
Yep.
And probably,
Well,
maybe,
depending.
maybe well, we're going to figure it out. But one woman is going to be helped along with getting her riding license, her permit, and getting her on a motorcycle.
Yep.
We-
So that bike
Woo,
that we build,
spirit speaking
that
right
bike
now.
that we build.
Yeah.
We haven't decided 100%. I know last year there were some projects that we had like going on in our head that we shared a little too early, and as it changed and metamorphed. So two things are definitely going to happen. Proceeds from the calendar are going to help build that bike, and that
Yes.
bike is going to put a woman on a bike,
That's right.
whether it's that bike or another bike or just her riding course.
That's right.
We don't know yet, but that bike, we're not keeping it.
No,
Wow.
I'm excited.
Oh my God, I'm stoked. Beyond.
I am too.
Beyond.
I know. I
And
can't wait.
yeah,
Can't wait
so
to see the finished product.
I know the
be
pages are looking
amazing.
amazing. I'm really excited to get that order in so
You've
that
done
we can
such a
actually
great
see
job.
our
It
promo.
was so beautiful. I can't wait.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, and Amy, she's been my biggest support system.
Yeah, but that's what we do. We encourage and inspire other women.
Yeah.
That is one of the most beautiful gifts of being feminine.
Mhm.
Is that we have so much love to share and give. That's what we're put on this earth for. When this happens, I'll be happier. When this happens, No, be that happy now.
Yeah.
Be happy now. Don't,
happy now.
I want to bring more light
Yeah.
to the situation. Be the light now.
Yeah. And we were just talking about that earlier. We got some back music.
Dave's driving in with bear near near near.
Bang, chicka, wah, wah.
You do not own the rights to that music.
You're so good. Let's spin it around.
Okay, so speaking of all these crystals, I wanted to talk a little bit about sacred space. So sacred space is usually an area of isolated prayer. Indians, Native, it goes back a long, long time. Native Americans, Native Americans still have sacred space. Every time they do their dances and they do their sweatshops, sweat houses, whatever their spiritual practice is, sacred space is very important. Also for my spiritual path, my sacred space is very important to me. It is a space that I do not really allow other people in unless invited. So if I do happen to get someone in my sacred space that is not invited, it is not comfortable. And I can always tell when somebody has been in my sacred space. So for me, you know, my sacred space is where I do a lot of my prayer meditation. It is where I perform a lot of my manifestations. I perform a lot of my readings in my sacred space. So what do you put in a sacred space and how do you make one? Right? So for me, I set an intention of purity and light. Right? Like I just envision my higher power filling me with that white light. And as it flows through my body, I project it out a little bit, and a little bit more, a little bit more, until I have that visual bubble, protection bubble. Some people call it a protection bubble. I've done it for so long that it was hard for me to go backwards and think to myself, how did you originally start doing this, right? I remember when I first started practicing, when I first came into my spirituality, and I started practicing, there was salt everywhere. Like, you know, circle of salt is protection. It keeps all negative energy out. It creates a sacred space inside. I do still use that practice today. But I no longer just do it in my sacred space. I do my sacred space, and then I do my home, and then I do the property to my house. So it's almost like a triple protection, almost like that picture. That's a pretty cool picture. So I have like spaces like this, right? And I am in the center of that space, and that is where I have the most direct contact with Source, with my higher power. Another thing that I do is I set crystals around, right? One of my mom's favorite crystal used to be amethyst also. So we have amethyst in all corners of the home.
Nice.
I absolutely love amethyst. It is a really powerful stone. It is a stone of healing. It's actually the stone of the drunkard, which they
I love the drunkard.
the Indians and
I love the sober drunkard.
Yeah, the Indian, which is me. The Indians and the witches of old, they would stick a piece of amethyst in your pocket or in something, and it would prevent the drunkard from being drunk.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a very powerful stone of addiction and stuff like that. But another stone that I love, that I have everywhere, is selenite. And one of the reasons why I love selenite is it is a self-cleansing clearing stone. That crystal, those bars that Michelle was showing you earlier, the wands, the selenite wands. Excuse me. Ooh, she is so funny. She just came over here with that between her legs.
Oh, want me to hold it up?
She's so funny. So those selenite wands, we actually, I bought some for the shop and hang them in our house. Hang them in I have some on my windowsills, in my sacred space, which is predominantly a part of my bedroom right now, although it won't be for long because I'm getting my own. So these are self-cleansing. You do not need to put these in the full moon. You don't need to really do anything. And they clear the energy that's already there. So if somebody comes in with some bad juju, it's not going to stick around because this clears it instantly.
Mhm.
So selenite's really important for my sacred space, because even doing magical work, prayer is magical, manifesting is magical, meditation is magical. People get turned off by that word. They're not my people. But there are people who don't like that word. Oh, it's magic. No, it's prayer, meditation, everything we do. When we breathe, it's magic that we breathe, right? So,
Like a fucking Disney commercial.
I'm fucking telling you. So, when you do
I feel like
readings
it's been
for
a long
other
time
people.
since we swore, so I had to put it in there.
Oh, thanks. So when fucking people are calling me now,
Create my
when I
fucking
do my
sacred
readings,
space.
right? When I do my readings, as you well know too, energies come in, right? And I have my protective bubble, and they still leave some kind of stagnant energy sometime, right? And with everything that has been going on with the disruption in the house, like my mom's passing, moving, going through her stuff, there's just ugly energy floating around. And I am guilty of some of that negative energy because I'm not always fucking rainbows, sunshine, and crystals. But I'm rarely not, and that's good for me. I'm rarely not. But even just like holding this right now, like I could just feel it all go away, and so those are the things that I have in my sacred space. Is I have a lot of selenite. Actually, I keep selenite on all of my tarot cards.
Oh, cool.
So
Yeah.
when I have the slabs, my tarot cards are on them too. I have sticks like this on top of them. I don't want any attached energy
Yeah.
on my personal things, and I did find a new use for this. You want to hear what it was? And it's not sexual.
Yes.
I have been sleeping with a selenite under my pillow.
Oh, very nice. Very
And
nice.
it is actually, I stopped taking my sleep med because I take black cohosh, which is a natural herb for hot flashes. And believe me, it works
Yeah.
beautifully.
It's great for
But it
menopause.
counter-reacted with my sleep medication that I was on for like 20 years. So I stopped the sleep medication. So I meditate to go to sleep. And this has truly helped me under my pillow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
So that's my little crystal sacred space.
Thank
What about
you.
you? Do we have time for you to do a crystal sacred space?
No, I do. I actually do. I do set crystal grids and things like that. But we could probably share that, like maybe in a workshop or something.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I love that.
Let us know.
Yes. Yay.
Speaking of where I am right now, where is Waldo?
Where's Waldo?
Where's Michelle?
Neither one of us are here. I'm in Connecticut.
And I am in Palm Bay. I'm
Yay!
at Space Coast Harley Davidson
She's
right
having
now.
fun and
And-
I'm crying.
And there's like lots of people right now gathered around this computer watching this show as it live streams going,
Yeah.
bravo, bravo, oh
Right.
my God, how did you do that? You're
Hey
in two
girls,
places
why
at
aren't you
once."
talking back to me today?
Yeah. How are you inside that magic box? And here in front of me, which, yes, thank you, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Or lady.
Or
So,
lady.
events coming up. Events that are actually going on right now. So, the 29th annual Daytona Biketoberfest is October 14th through 17th. So, today's the 14th. It starts today. That's today through Sunday. Dave and I aren't going. This is actually the first, this is the first Biketoberfest that we haven't attended in a while. This is usually our thing. This is usually where we ride up. The weather's nice and cool at night. We camp out at, we camp out at Cabbage Patch. This year we're not there, but it's okay because Yankee Babe Apparel is vending at Biker Fest at Space Coast Harley Davidson.
Yes.
And it is Wednesday, October 13th, which was yesterday.
Yep.
So I got there yesterday, did like some magic, and through this Sunday. So I'm already here. So why not come out and see me if you're local?
Yeah, man,
They
get
got a
out,
lot
go. And
going
listen, if you
on.
don't want to go to the craziness in Biketoberfest, which is 3 hours north, come up to Space Coast Harley Davidson. They got bands, they got Michelle, they got all sorts of good stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go over really quickly what's going on at Space Coast. I didn't
Yeah.
end up I'm skipping over Wednesday because that's already happened. Today, from 11 to 8 p.m., is Tennessee Iron will be the band and Seed.
Ooh.
Tomorrow, which is Friday, tomorrow they're 11 to 9 p.m. So
Ooh.
tomorrow's a long day. Wednesday was a short day. Today's a short day. Tomorrow they're open till 9 p.m. Tattoo conversion, live tattooing starts at 11 a.m. Sorry, tattoo convention.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, new contacts. Put on the damn reading glasses, Michelle. Then maybe you can see. Tattoo conversion. No, it's a tattoo convention. Live tattooing starts at 11 a.m. There's a stunt show by East Coastin' Crew, SOL Party, you know what that is, and Thunder and Lightning. Saturday, also 11 to 9 p.m. That's the 16th. The tattoo convention continues. Live tattooing starts at 11 a.m. Maybe I might get tatted if I can get Dave to go with me. I wonder if I could do that. Be like a victim. Stunt show by East Coast and Crew. Full Throttle Magazine. 10 class bike show. Registration's at 11 a.m. for that if you want to get in the bike show. Trophies are awarded at 4 p.m. Shovelhead's the band, and Twisted Minds Incorporated is singing as well.
Oh, that's gonna
And
be
it's
a rock star
Shovelhead.
event.
By the way, it is Shovelhead, H-E-D, so it's not Shovelhead that we think. And Sunday's the last day, 11 to 8 p.m. Tattoo convention. Live tattooing starts at 11 a.m. Loud Angel and Hypersona.
Nice.
Yeah, so come on down, come up and shimmy sometime, big boys and girls. What's the weather gonna be like?
It's going to be beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love this time
84.
of
Look
year.
look at the temperature. I mean, this is the most I'm freezing right now in Connecticut. I'm just letting you know that it is 54 degrees in Connecticut.
Ooh.
I'm in a parka. I'm bundled
Parka.
up.
She's in a parka.
I'm in a parka. I'm bundled up with gloves on. It's just disgusting up here. But where y'all are, it's 84. It's 84 in
Take
sunny
it.
Florida. We are, listen, that rain percentage is going to go down. I do not believe it's going to go up. Bless you. I don't believe it's going to go up. So,
I'm
she's
she's
sneezing,
yawning.
I'm yawning. What is going on?
Fuck.
This, you know, it's
We're
this
in two
tele-
places at once.
It's that teleporting me here. It's just such an emotional drain. I'm yawning. It's going to be great weather this weekend. You're going to have a
thank you.
blast. You're
I'm
welcome.
so excited about that because we don't like vending in the rain. If we do it, we do it.
We
but
do it. We do
don't
it with a
like
smile on our
We
face.
don't like it.
Yeah.
Listen, I do have,
That's not it.
no.
What's that? What's that, I say?
That's
That's next week.
that's next week.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a sneak peek on what Scorpio's like.
Sure, that's next week, by
Yeah,
the
so
way.
I basically wanted to let you know, join us next week because it's going to be a day in the life of my creative process. We did a day in the life of your creative process last weekend.
Yes.